Colored content exclusive.
Hi, it's Vicky, and I'm here with Keef Louda.
Hi, how you doing?
All right, and you created, let me get this right, the reversal.
Right. Virtual web series, yes.
So for everyone who hasn't seen the series, could you tell me a little bit about it? Tell me, give us a brief description and summary.
The Reversal is a pilot we started out in about 2012, released in 2013. It was a little script I wrote that originally was a movie, but I cut it into a web series and kind of show a story that of the nice guy role and kind of show that we kind of miss things that are right in front of us. That's pretty much what the pilot has been about. Anthony and his pursuit of love, and just a good, solid guy who can't seem to find a girl because he's maybe too good, and they see right past him. So yeah, and yeah.
Okay, well, that's cool. I think sometimes people need to reflect and kind of see a different side of things, especially because you said you were inspired by females saying they can't find a good guy. So you kind of wanted to put that idea on its head.
Yeah,
and that's where the reversal came in. Is that it?
Yeah, that's definitely it. We've received some interesting criticism towards it too, so yeah. But women, a lot of females like the show. That's pretty much our main demographic, so we must be doing something right as far as that goes. But yeah.
So the web series, but you do have other content on your YouTube channel. Yeah. So what other things are you working on right now?
Right now, we're working on a mini series, which is a spinoff of the Reversal. It's kind of more of a serious spinoff. Got a lot of action to it. It's called The 48-Hour Man. That should be coming out in November. There's a trailer to that coming out in late October. Other than that, we're doing a soundtrack to the 48-Hour Man. That'll be releasing about mid next month. I'm working on that now. In the studio now, working on that. And other than that, it's just more episodes of The Reversal. Trying to wrap up season 1. We're about to release episode 4 next month, and 2 more episodes after that, and we'll be done with season 1. See how that goes. So excited about everything.
What inspired you to create a web series? You said it first was a movie. What made you say, "Hey, I'm just gonna go the web series route and work on this project in that way"?
Well, like in 2012, that was like first when it was first like the thing, like what web series was the thing, like a black web series. Like everybody was putting out content, and just seemed like things were just rocketing off for people. So I was like, instead of making a movie, I want to do something that people could see like weekly. So we put out the first episode, and it was just like the response was just like unexpected. It was like 1,000 views in like 4 days, and it was a little stunning for a minute. So it was like, I think we got something here. So we just been going on with that. And like I said, how the pilot idea was, a lot of people related to it, and not just the messaging that was going on with Anthony and Rhonda, but a lot of like hidden messages. It's always interesting to see people like spew back something you wrote. So I was just like, we should continue this to, get a little more out and mess with people's minds. And I'm from the 90s, man. I grew up watching A Different World and Cosby Show and every black sitcom known to man. So yeah, I just wanted to do something like that, jump in that field, make my mark.
What is one of the biggest messages that people can take from the series?
Let's see. Just that I guess all black people aren't the same. Like we try to like really show different types of different versions of ourselves on the show, and just trying to get everybody in there. And yeah, I think it's just a different point of view. Like if you watch like a lot of black web series, I think we're different from a lot of stuff that's out there. I think we're different from a lot of stuff on television. I just think it's a different point of view. I think other directors have theirs, and I think this is ours. And I think we're really relating to a lot of people from like inner city, you know, coming from where we come from.
Being a media maker of color, how has digital media been a game changer for you?
Definitely a game changer. Has allowed me to get my face out there a lot more. I was I do a lot of music, like on the underground scene, and like it's been interesting to see the response you get just on Twitter as opposed to a live show. So it's like internet has been a great wave. Like, you know, you're able to reach out to people across seas. I've had people from London hit me up about the show, people from other parts of the UK, and people come out to New York to, you know, see the cast, stuff like that. So it's been a great experience. Very good.
What would you say to anyone who is trying to start a web series? What suggestions, you know, would you give them? Because there's so many people who are aspiring, and you started at a time where people were looking for so much content, and now places like YouTube are oversaturated. One of the reasons why I started ColoredContent, because it was so hard to find Black web series where you put in Black web series and you know, you don't know the quality of content that you're going to get. So how can figure out what bypass some of those steps that you kind of fell upon when you first started?
Well, I kind of started recklessly. So, I mean, my advice I would say is really they tell you it's good to have money, and it is good to have money to be consistent and have continuity on a lot of things. But if you can, like, there's so much in simplicity, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have this big story that is gonna cost all this money. I would say just break the story down as simple as you can. If you can, one location, get the people that you know are gonna be there, because commitment amongst your cast and relationships are very important. And yeah, you don't always need a lot of money if you have dedicated people, if you have the equipment, but really just a good team. Like, that's number one, I would say, a great team around you to make, you know, your dream happen. And, you know, it'll be their dream if you convince them.
What has been your biggest struggle, the greatest struggle you had creating the series?
Creative struggles. Let's say revising, like having to revise, like every show gets revised, whether it be cast can't make a shoot and we can't cancel the shoot, or I don't know, maybe a budget problem or something, I don't know. But revising is always an issue. That's why I said simplicity. I'm always revising this to make it even more and more simple so that we're able to continue on with the show. So that's really the only issue I have, but not really an issue. I'm doing okay with it so far.
I mean, I think that's great. Like, you're working on it, you're figuring it out, and making the best out of every situation that you do have, and you're putting out content and people are being receptive. So it's working for you.
Yeah, I learned we wanted it to be a weekly thing, but I learned it's good to, you know, get that feedback from the fans, so you're able to write that next script, and based on that feedback, I mean, that works well too. So that's what we've been doing, and it's worked in our favor. So I would suggest that too. You know, take your time on these things.
Take time, feedback, give the feedback from the fan. And I guess, yeah, that is one of the best things that you have. You can hear back from the fans directly. They can tell you, like, hey, we like this, we didn't like this. I mean, but you also have to keep in mind your vision and what you really want to do. Yeah. But
it's crazy me saying this. I'm impatient. I'm an impatient person, but yeah, it pays to be patient. It pays to be patient, especially with your baby, your art. You know, something you work hard on. So it pays, definitely.
Yeah, it's your brand. This is my last and final question. Is there anything else you want to plug? Anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Yeah, 48 Hour Man, mini movie series coming out in November. Trailer will be out in October. soundtrack out next month. Versal episode 4 out in October, and other than that, just keep watching us. We're gonna keep making it interesting. Subscribe to our channel, Monkey Music Artists. You know, watch colored content, please.
Thank you so much, Keith. I appreciate it, and I'll be chatting with you soon.
Yeah, speak to you soon. Thank you.
All right, bye.